The human body is an amazing thing. You know, it was created to last forever and never die. Think about it. Every day, 3 billion cells are renewed. Over a period of time, all the cells in our body, they're renewed. There's a saying that every 7 years you get a new body because all of our cells in all of our organs, throughout our whole body, our skin, our hair, our nails, all of those cells are replaced over a period of time. The only ones are the eyes and the brain cells that do not get replaced. It's an amazing thing. It's even designed to produce its own vitamins, some nutrients you have to get from outside, but our body makes its own vitamins. All we need is air, water, and some added nutrients, and it will last. It even has a repair system. In case there is damage, it's designed to repair the body. It's just there waiting. That's why I don't understand how they can tell us that there are incurable diseases. How is it incurable when the body can fight against anything that comes against it? When you look deeper, I realize that, okay, they just want to treat the symptoms. They want to tell us it's incurable so that we don't look for a cure because they're not looking for a cure. They want to treat symptoms because it's just a cash cow. You keep coming back for more medication only to treat the symptoms. They don't want you to be cured because there's no money in the cure. Who is they? Big Pharma. Every commercial you see now on television telling you if you feel a certain way, you need this new drug, that new drug. And they're just brainwashing us, conditioning us to be hooked on drugs. But in our body, we have a repair system that's better than any medication you can take, and it's our stem cells. Stem cells are designed to repair the body. Anything that's wrong, the stem cells are there to repair them. Stem cells are different from other cells in the body in that they divide and renew themselves over a long time. They're also unspecialized, so they cannot do specific functions in the body like heart cells does heart functions, kidney cells does kidney functions. Stem cells aren't like that. They're like spare parts. They're just blank. But they have the potential to become specialized cells. Just like any organ cells, muscle cells, stem cells have the potential to become those. So if there's something wrong with your lung, your heart, your kidney, even your skin, stem cells have the potential to become those cells, thus repairing the body. Now, doctors and scientists are excited about this because imagine the potential to repair your organ with stem cells. The only problem is, you remember this guy, the Maytag repairman? By the age of 30 years old, 50% of your stem cells become dormant. By the time you reach 60, 90% of your stem cells become dormant, like the Maytag repairman. They just fall asleep. Now, what doctors have done is they found ways to get stem cells and inject them into the body. For example, if you had a problem with your knee, they could inject stem cells into your knee. Now, they get these stem cells from different sources, some from umbilical cords, embryos, even animals. Whether it's ethical or not, that's for you to decide. But they will take these stem cells and inject it into your body. Now, there's a chance that it works, chance that it won't. It costs thousands of dollars. It's very expensive. Doctors find that promising because they're using these stem cells designed to repair our body and putting it right where the body needs it. Many times it just doesn't work. There's no money back guarantee. There's no guarantee that it's going to work. I think it would be better if we just found a way that we could activate the dormant stem cells. Wake up that sleepy Maytag repairman. It's already in your body, so there's no injection needed. It's not going to cost a lot of money. Just find a way to activate the stem cells already in our body instead of injecting something foreign into our body. In walks David Schmidt, the founder, CEO, and inventor of the X39 patch. Now, let me tell you a little bit about David. David's experience in business and product development spans over 30 years, and he holds over 100 patents on the X39. The LifeWave technology was born out of 3 years of intense research by David for the U.S. military into the concept of being able to naturally increase energy and stamina through elevation of fat burning, utilizing wireless communication to the human body via phototherapy. What does that mean? Well, all of these So-called incurable diseases have been reversed using the X39 patch. Just a simple patch worn on the back of the neck or below the belly button. And we've got testimonials here, people with high blood pressure, congestive heart failure, multiple sclerosis, on and on and on, that are being reversed just by wearing the patch.
I thank God that she came to my house. She gave me 3 patches. She said, just put them on. So I wore them. The first day I wore them, like I have a very enlarged prostate. And I've been going to the bathroom, getting up every night, 5 times a night for the past 10 or 15 years. I noticed on the first day I wore the patch, that night, I only got up 3 times. I said, oh, that's interesting. The second day, that night, I only got up 2 times to go to the bathroom. The third patch, the third day, I only got up 1 time. I said, wait a minute. So I said, Deborah, I don't know what's in these patches, but I need some more. So I called her and I went and ordered, I think it was a gold pack, whatever it was. And so, oh my God. And from that point on, I have not gotten up barely 1 time a night since October of last year. And I have a very enlarged prostate. Now, you men out there who are listening, my PSA count is 42. So you know what that means. It should be around 3 or 4 at my age, and I'm 64 years old. So you know I was getting up that many times at night. Then I have another issue. I used to do sign language for many years, ASL. I developed carpal tunnel syndrome in my hands. I was not able to use my fingers. I had to stop doing sign language. After I wore the patch 1 week, and I'm able to move my fingers, no pain, no inflammation, no arthritis in it, and it's beautiful. Then I had a third testimony. In the same week, I injured my shoulder 3 years ago. So I had a torn rotator cuff. I was not able to put my arm above my head or behind my back for 3 years. In the same week, I wearing this little bitty simple patch. And 1 week, I'm able to move my arm like this right here, put behind my back, and no pain whatsoever. Then I have a 4th testimony. I'm a diabetic. So you know what that means. Fortunately, I never got amputated, but I was that close for amputation. I had black toenails. I had neuropathy. I had gout. It was crucial. I had splits on the bottom of my feet. Fortunately, it never turned to gangrene. Oh, thank God for that. Literally, after 30 days, my toenails are white. My splits close up, ladies and gentlemen. I have no more neuropathy pain. All that went away within 30 days. It's just a miracle. But I saved the best for last. This is my 5th testimony. In 2014, I'm gonna talk real slow. Listen to me. I was diagnosed with congested heart failure. I was also diagnosed with PAH. Those initials stand for pulmonary arterial hypertension. It's a very rare disease. There is no cure, I was told. So I've been wearing the patch since October. I've been going to my cardiologist for every 3 months. During the COVID, it was every 6 months. I visit my cardiologist back in February of this year, February the 1st of this year. He took my blood pressure when I first walked in. My blood pressure was 124/60. He said, Mr. King, what are you doing? I said, I'm wearing a patch. I showed him my patch that was on the back of my neck. He said, what's that? I said, it's a stem cell reactivation patch. He said, what? I said, turn around, go to your computer and type in starts39.com. He turns around, types in, he said, oh my God. He said, I heard of stem cell injection shots, but you mean you can put on a patch and it can reactivate your own cells, stem cell? I said, yes, sir. He couldn't believe it. So he said, well, I'm not going to take you off your medicine, but I need to do your lab work first. He said, come back tomorrow and we do your lab work. So I came back the next day and he did a test. It is called B-type natural peptide. In other words, in layman's term, that measures the proteins in your body around your heart and whether or not the condition of your heart, whether or not you have congested heart failure or anything going wrong. Now, before in 2014, my range was over 200. It should be within 100. He did my test. The standard range should be under 100. Guess what mine was? It was below 100. It wasn't 90. It wasn't 80. It wasn't 70, or 60, or 50, or 40, or 30, or 20. It was 10. 10. That means I no longer have congestive heart failure. Unbelievable.
Praise God.
And I no longer have that pulmonary arterial hypertension, which they say it's no cure. So thank God, praise God, as you said. So that's my testimony. I'm so thankful for Deborah for coming here and bringing me this simple, powerful, amazing pack.
That was exciting. He was exciting.
We are here at Miss Louise Wilson, and we started her on the patches, and I bought her a ice wave patch, and she's been having problems with her hands, and she was unable to move her hand, that right hand which she just waved, and she was telling me that she had pain in it, and we figured out where to put that patch, and would you show them where the patches are? We got patches. She got the ice wave patch on, one on the left and one on the right. And now, show what you're able to do. Were you able to do that a few minutes ago?
No, not with this hand.
She was not able to open her right hand or do what she's doing. What's the pain level now?
I don't feel any pain when I do it now.
She don't have any pain. And what was your pain level a few minutes ago?
An 8. It started out at an 8.
Her pain level was at an 8. And we just put this ice wave patch on her, and within probably what? It hadn't even been 5 minutes. And now she said, I wasn't able to open my right hand like this. How long has this been going on?
I went to the doctor on June 25th. So it's been going on since then.
Okay.
And in the morning when I would get up, I couldn't stretch it out without taking this hand and opening it.
Wow. My goodness. And I'm selling these patches, and I've never seen the ice wave patch work, because this is my first time actually applying it, but it works. If you're having pain, hey, give us a call. God bless. Sister Lou, are you satisfied?
I am.
Amen. Are you a believer now?
I am. I am.
Hey, good evening, good afternoon, whatever. Hey, this is our good friend, Brother Robert Almond, and he's been having problems with his back, some serious back pains, and he's called us, and we came over and bought the ice wave patch. He put it on under the bottom of his foot, and he's going to show you what he couldn't do that he's able to do now. Come on, brother. I'm going to walk towards it.
Okay.
What's that pain right now?
It's at about a 2 or 3.
Well, what has it been?
At about an 8 or a 9.
Okay, you can turn around and walk back. I don't want you to go too far. But he was unable to do that just here a little bit ago. And I just wanted to show you how this ice wave patch works. Brother Alma, what's your pain level now?
I would say at a 2 or 3.
And what was it before?
It was
when you walked?
Anywhere from 8 to a 9.
8 to a 9. Yeah. Listen to us. When we tell you these patches work, and this is not just a bunch of hype, this is the second individual that we've tried them on, and he would tell you, Brother Alma, can I ask you, are you a believer now as far as the patch is concerned that it works?
I'm a believer.
Hey, so give us a call and let us know. Look, these patches are God sent. They're working for a lot of people. It's not hype. It's not just we're hyping trying to sell a product. This is God sent. Hey, give us a call. God bless.
All right.
I'm here with my dear friend, Waydeen. And Waydeen had told me this. When I came over, she was having severe pain, pretty much all over her body, she said. And I told her I would get her the ice wave patch. And we did that. And I want you to hear the results. And I mean, she was really saying, and she even said, how long you been in pain?
65 years.
65 years. Now, and she was telling me, we sort of almost got an argument, didn't we? Because we said,
No, we go on.
because I said, Wade, this is going to help you. And she said, well, we'll see. So Wade, tell me now, how do you feel?
Baby, I feel good right about now.
Right about now.
And that's the honest to God truth.
And what was your pain level before we put this patch on you?
I was scared to go that high. It was
Okay.
around a 15.
Okay, what is it now?
But now it's around a 7 or 8.
7 or 8.
And that's no lie.
And how long have you had that patch on?
About
Probably
5 minutes.
5 minutes, if that long, right?
Yeah.
So here we are with the Ice Wave patch. Again, which is showing where it says it's on the left and right arm.
That's
You
right.
can see it right there. And the results was immediate. So I'm telling you, this is someone who have chronic pain. And she's been hurting for almost 65 years. She's been in constant pain. And she was saying it's just hurting her to get out of bed. So I'm telling you, you ought to try this Ice Wave. If you're in pain, and now we're telling you it's God who works through all things. So give us a call. This Ice Wave patch works. Right, Sister Wading?
Yes, it does.
It works. You're not ready to run, but you're close to it, right?
Hey, I'm ready to jog at this point.
Okay, listen. Give us a call. This Ice Wave patch. Thank you, Wading.
Hey, this
Are you a believer now?
Oh yeah, baby, I've been a believer,
Yeah.
but I'm telling you,
But you
pain
just had-
hurts you so bad sometimes.
Yeah. So here we are again, and she said, matter of fact, she said, when can I get my order?
Brian Pearson will be so kind and share his testimony. Are you there, Brian?
I'm here.
All right, awesome.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir. Go take it away.
Oh, good. We're here. We got the Las Vegas team here tonight. We're having a patch party. Las Vegas in the house. We're having a
Right,
patch.
Las Vegas.
We are excited. We are so excited. We're coming back from Tampa. A few of us were here. We're at Tampa. But I had to get on tonight because you guys probably heard my testimony in the past where I'm an athlete and I play golf every day and I had arthritis in my fingers. So I started wearing the patch, say mid-April, okay? Had a big golf tournament in Arizona in May. So I had wore the patch for like a few weeks. And I was able to play golf 5 days in a row. No pain in my body, no arthritis in my fingers, no pain at all. That's not the good part. The best part is I had congestive heart failure maybe 2 years ago, right? So I've been going to cardiologists and been charting I have a book where I chart my blood pressure, okay? Since I've been wearing the patch, do you know my blood pressure has normalized? It has normalized. So you're talking
Oh
about
my gosh, that is some clapping. Woo.
you're talking about 128/74. Okay. So I'm 66 years old. So that's very, very important for me. It's very important to have that recovery, to play golf another day. Very important to just to be at peak state, not to be all lackadaisical and and have that clarity in your mind. The patches do work. If you haven't been patched up, get patched up.
Maybe everybody's lying. Maybe it's one big conspiracy and all these people got together and they're telling these stories. Well, let's look at some horses because horses don't lie.
You may have already heard about LifeWave wearable technology, wafer-thin, lightweight patches that produce remarkable health benefits. If you're still working to wrap your mind around the more than 80 independent clinical and research studies that back up LifeWave claims, or if you just simply love this technology already and enjoy seeing it work fast, we've brought you to a quiet farm in Southern California to witness the instant power of LifeWave. Not on humans, but on horses. Because after all, horses can't be told how to react to this amazing technology. They just do, virtually every time. In fact, 2 published studies in 2005 and 2011 involving no fewer than 175 horses, one of them with a placebo-controlled element, showed significant reduction in pain using LifeWave, as shown by before and after infrared thermal images, plus generally accepted veterinarian methods for locating and measuring pain points in horses. I wanted to see for myself, and you'll get to watch right along with me. John Chance, a distributor in LifeWave since 2004, has been working within the equine industry with horse owners and rodeo competitors for years, patching thousands of horses along the way to help relieve their pain and discomfort. This Facebook video is a great example. John first locates the discomfort, then does his best to carefully place a patch near the pain. Not so easy. And just seconds later, the horse is calm and no longer reacting to pressure. Today, John has gathered several horses so we can see for ourselves what happens as he applies patches, with their owners looking on. Didn't take him too long to find some pain.
That's pain.
On goes the patch. And then look at the difference.
Stand right here.
Oh, wow.
And just push as hard as I can.
Here's another one.
Okay, that's pain.
Patch goes on.
No reaction. Pain is gone.
And now watch this.
About went to his knees. When I done this a minute ago, what the horse done? The horse kind of stumbled.
But once again, with LifeWave to the rescue.
You see horse?
I see.
No reaction.
No reaction, okay. Now what John did next really does bring focus to how fast this technology can work.
I removed the patch.
Oh.
I'm gonna take them off. Pain's probably already back. Watch.
No kidding. He's reacting.
Reacting. Again.
Just like that.
Yep. And we're gonna repatch again.
And it won't react?
Won't react.
On go the patches again.
Wow.
I heard a wow over there.
Yeah. Till you see it in person, they don't believe it. All right?
And with the patches back on? Look at that. Oh, that's incredible.
And again. See, I'm just digging in that spot.
Yes, you are.
I'm digging, more pressure. And this is danger zone. I'm asking this horse and about this horse to kick me.
He's calm down. He's calm down.
Unbelievable. So basically, the whole point of this, doing this in the first place, John, is that horses, they don't know anything other than to be a horse and to react to what's going on. They don't know placebo. They have no agenda. And that's the whole point of this, is to say that this technology works that fast, whether it's a horse or whether it's a human. So you know what you need to do next. You need to get patched. Let's look at the long-term results of the X39. And these are per case studies, not just theory. The first few days, 4,000 genes begin to reset. The brain becomes balanced within 6 weeks. Within 3 months, your collagen is increased. What does that mean, folks? You start looking younger. Your body starts developing collagen, and crow's feet, wrinkles start filling in. Within 6 months, the heart reverses in age. This is not anti-aging, this is age reversal. It's phenomenal.
Light, an ancient form of energy that goes back to the dawn of time. For us, it all begins with the sun, the source of light and life for our entire solar system. Even Einstein concluded that everything we're made of contains light. All life originates with the sun through photosynthesis. Plants and vegetation collect the light, and all living creatures emit light. Humans actually emit infrared light, which can be seen with night vision devices. We've known for centuries that light has many effects on the body. LifeWave's phototherapy patches use light to stimulate the body's natural healing systems, providing specific health benefits. Here's how the technology works. First, a patch is applied to specific points on the body. Where the patch covers the skin, infrared light emitted from the body is reflected back into the tissue. This stimulates the skin, which in turn stimulates specific regions of the brain. The brain then taps into the body's own natural flow of energy and the ability to heal itself. Let's take a look at why this is important on a cellular level. For example, a number of our patch products help counteract free radicals, oxygen molecules that damage cell proteins and contribute to visible signs of aging. When the body is stimulated through phototherapy to release its own antioxidants, these free radicals are neutralized naturally. LifeWave. Live long. Live well.
Now let's hear from the inventor, David Schmidt.
Please share with us how the amazing X39 technology works. We got a lot of brand partners that are brand new, so they really want to hear from you. And then we got some highly sophisticated, educated doctors in the room, so kind of relate to all of them how this technology works.
Yeah, so the first thing to understand, I suppose, is that our bodies are based on light as a form of communication. We have a bioelectrical system in our body, which is all based on math and geometry. And if we can understand what this biological code is, we can do some really remarkable things with it. So the current direction of my research is looking at species that are immortal and looking at codes, the mathematical codes that we find in the Bible and mathematical codes that we find in nature, which I now think of as being God's fingerprint. And we can use this information to support the body's natural healing systems in ways that haven't been available before. So with the patches, which is one of many different technologies that we'll come out with. I know we'll probably talk a little bit about what's in store for the future, which is incredibly exciting. But on the patches, because this is our foundational technology and our foundational products, they stimulate the skin with a blend of different wavelengths of light that are modulated to contain information. So what does this mean? If we think of laser communications, which have been around for many, many decades now, and that's how fiber optics work. We're going to take a laser, we modulate the light to contain information, and then at the receiving end, that light is unpacked and decoded, and now we can hear voice or see video. So the human body essentially works the same way, meaning that light is emitted from the cells. And actually, how light is emitted from the cells is an incredibly fascinating subject because it's coming from the DNA and the hydrogen bonds in the DNA. And that light emission has actually come from the spiritual realm, you might say. But what this all means is that in the thousands and thousands of different biochemical reactions that are occurring at any one time, there are pulses of coherent laser-like light that is emitted from the DNA, emitted from the cells, and this orchestrates and initiates the changing biochemical environment in the cell. So what this means is that now, through normal course of aging, our glutathione or our copper peptide levels would decrease. But if we know the code where we can stimulate the skin and communicate with the body and say, hey, I'd like to increase those copper peptide levels, and I want to improve the activity of the stem cells in the body. If we know that code, then it's nothing more complicated than stimulating the skin with those wavelengths of light to instruct the cells to elevate the copper peptide. And the exciting thing is that that's only the beginning. What we can do with light-based technology is nothing short of extraordinary.
We've done over 80 independent case studies. And folks, these are different laboratories, colleges, universities, and they've all come to the conclusion the X39 patch works to increase copper peptide production in the blood, which can improve tissue repair, stimulate blood vessel and nerve growth, and improve skin. One of the studies, a double-blind randomized control study. Now, folks, a double-blind study is a study where the participant nor the researcher, neither one of them knew which one was the placebo and which one was the real deal. It revealed a significant increase in the production of 8 amino acids, which improved short-term memory, sleep, and vitality. That's amazing. That's why so many dementia patients are getting reversals with dementia, because short-term memory is what affects dementia patients. Another double-blind test showed a significant increase in copper peptide concentrations in the blood of subjects who had worn the X39 patches for just 1 week. One of the most important jobs of copper peptide is to increase healthy stem cell activity in your body. That's why increasing the copper peptide in your body is so important. These are facts about the X39. It's proven to activate healthy stem cells. They're proven to increase copper peptide, patented and clinically proven technology. I'm so excited about that. This is not another soap powder, another super fruit. This is patented and clinically proven technology. FDA recognized as a general wellness product. The FDA does not need to approve this because it is neither a food nor a drug. It's a class 1 medical device, like a tongue depressor, a band-aid, a stethoscope. They cannot harm you. It's non-transdermal and non-invasive. Unlike a nicotine patch, which is transdermal, nicotine transfers from the patch into your body. This is non-transdermal and non-invasive. It's actually sealed in plastic, so nothing can transfer, and that makes it waterproof and shower-proof and swim in the pool proof. It's 96% effective and very affordable, less than the cost of a cup of coffee. Imagine you can get your health back for less than the cost of a cup of coffee. And for the 4% that may not have found any effect, it's got a money back guarantee. So you've got nothing to lose. What if it works and you can get your health back? All right, what next, folks? Get with the person that invited you here and ask them about the X39 patch, how you can get it. Get patched, whatever you do. One more thing, this company did $400 million in business last year. This year, we're slated to do $1 billion. That's a lot of money. And that's because mainly people are sick and tired of being sick and tired. But when they hear about a way that somebody that's paralyzed from a stroke can get unparalyzed again, somebody with congestive heart failure can have their heart new again, reverse in age, people are going nuts over this. Well, the company will pay handsomely if you are willing to share the word about the X39 patch. Get with the person that invited you here, but we're going to stay on for questions and answers.